So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is the Ryan here.
And today we once again have another interesting video for you all. And yes, Scott Games has once again updated with a new teaser image.
Yes, it's not so innocent as you guys think. What we see to begin with is a Freddy plushie on the bed that you see before the nights actually begin.
Yes, and a recurring habit of brightening the image will actually reveal what is actually hidden in the shadows. But before we actually get into that, we just want to talk about something we've uploaded just before this Five Nights at Freddy's video for those of you guys who have actually missed the upload.
Yes, so we actually played Keep Talking and No One Explodes, a brilliant indie developed game, and we played it with Smike, Dorko, and Razbowski, and it's a fun video and you guys will love it.
Absolutely, it's probably one of our most intense diffusal videos, and as Ryan said, you guys will love it, and the link is on screen of course. And with that said, let's get straight back onto the topic. So back to the image itself, we just spoke about before we left off that if you brighten this image, something is actually revealed within the shadows.
Yes, when we brighten this image, like Ryan just said, we actually see what appears to be the puppet in the background.
Yes, which is very interesting for Scott to actually add this character, and it's actually very secluded, and it's actually very hard also to make out how this character is actually looking, because it is so dark you can't really tell if he is really in this nightmare form or if he was just the normal puppet in general.
Yeah, because I don't think a nightmare form for this puppet would look right. I don't think the puppet with teeth and sharp claws would really do it justice. I think it being a ghostly apparition is enough to spook anyone already.
Absolutely. I mean, we know it's entwined with this paranormal entwinement as a whole, really, from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so that alone is pretty unusual and spooky to begin with. And the fact that he's on your bed too, he's actually replacing the main character, which of course is Nightmare Freddy. It's very interesting why Scott's actually chose to let the puppet replace this character. Maybe it shows his importance in the actual series.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was originally thinking that it'll be Toy Freddy that replaces Freddy, so that means either Toy Freddy isn't going to make an appearance in this game, or he's going to be doing something else.
Absolutely, because we've been having this ongoing thing about what was actually coming our way, and so far, all of the characters we've actually seen teased in this new Nightmare form are these toy brand of animatronics, which is very interesting, and it seems to be almost like a trend that Scott is now going for. And I think we need another teaser image, which maybe might be the Nightmare Mangle, which Scott is actually next confirmed. And I think after we see that, it will definitely be in relation to the toy animatronics being in replace of these Nightmare characters.
And we know that if Mangle actually makes an appearance in this Halloween update, that it will most likely be replacing Foxy, as Mangle was a newer, updated version of Foxy.
Absolutely, and it does make you think, like, who will replace who? Of course, as you said before, the Toy Freddy we thought would have been on the bed, but now that it doesn't seem that he's going to be a possibility, it does make you really think who's truly going to be there. And I think another thing is actually this guy's playable characteristics, because we have to think about, if the puppet is actually on the bed, does that mean that we're going to be getting new sound effects to actually alert us when the puppet is on the bed behind us?
Yeah, because obviously in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we know that to keep the puppet at bay, you have to play the music box. So will there be some kind of new feature where we have to keep maybe a music box activated so it doesn't attack us?
So maybe you kind of spin around and it'll say like the whole wind up the music box thing rather than the actual Freddy's, because it was just a case of holding down a specific button as is.
Yeah.
So the mechanics would be very similar. And I think the last thing to actually talk about, which is very interesting about this image, is Scott's actual name choosing of what he called this image, because it seems to be referencing a very popular Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber.
When you actually right click and save as, the image actually saves as Don't Wake the Baby, and this was a reference from Markiplier when he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Exactly, so it does definitely show that Scott is most certainly entwined with the YouTube community and the Five Nights at Freddy's guys who've actually played the game and enjoyed it. And I think it's just an interesting way for Scott to actually name this image, because he had everything he could choose from, and that's what he chose to do.
Yeah.
And now for the final point of this whole video, which is actually a tangent on this new character we're seeing, is the update news as Scott has actually released it. Now, there appears to be two sets of news for the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Halloween update. We of course know about the cheat menus and things like that, and that's actually what's going to be being implemented in the main game, but a lot of people were disappointed for obvious reasons, because he's had a couple of months to actually work on this, but it seems like he's had something else up his sleeve in regards to making a more Halloween-themed Five Nights at Freddy's update.
Yeah, it appears that he is going to be set dressing the original scene to a more Halloween kind of environment.
Absolutely. So we're basically going to be seeing this whole place decorated in a brand new style, as Ryan said. And it seems like all of these new teasers we're seeing are actually in conjunction with the update version 2. which is very interesting. And also, I believe Scott has actually said that that version is going to be free, so everyone's going to be able to experience that, and it's going to be pretty interesting to say the least. So there we have it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy that discussion on the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 newest teaser image for the Halloween update. Hopefully you did enjoy, and of course be sure to comment down below any of your thoughts in relation to this teaser image.
And if you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below, and if you are new to our channel, why not subscribe for more interesting videos like this and other fun gameplay.
So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. We of course hope you did enjoy, and we'll of course see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?